our first look and walk around of the what, Kelly?
This is the Lexus GX550. This is the Overtrail plus four-wheel drive.
That is right, and this thing is in a great off-road color.
It is. This is called Earth with black onyx. So you've got your black onyx accents on it,
yes,
but Earth is the base color.
Yes, you've got a two-tone here. And let's walk around this thing. I know she's real excited by this one, and we're going to take it off-road, but let's walk around it. So we knew they were bringing the Land Cruiser back, and obviously the Land Cruiser needed a build partner, and the GX550 is what we got. Can you read off some of the details of this little beast?
Yeah, absolutely. So this one is 349 horsepower at 4,800 to 5,200 RPM.
Right.
This is a 3.4 liter V6 twin turbo.
So something the Land Cruiser does not get.
And the max torque on this one is 479 pounds a foot at 2,000 to 3,600 RPM.
So I think it should get up and go pretty well in this thing. Of course, being this is their off-road trim, so they have an optional 3-row seating, which I know Mama Bear here would like, but this does not come with that because this is the more off-road capable version. Getting some nice off-road looking wheels to this thing. I like Toyota the way they've done their square fenders on all the stuff they're doing there, but very capable. Now we just saw these over at Expo West where they're putting 35s under these things. They look great. I do like that you got a nice tucked in step. Hey, other brands, take notice. They tucked it in so it fits better, and it makes the vehicle look kind of tall still from the factory. As Kelly said, the paint color looks great. I like the two-tone with this thing. Overall, the back end looks great. It's a powerful looking vehicle, man.
It is. Now, I do want to point out that this is an upgraded color scheme.
Yes.
So this is going to cost you $350 as tested.
Yes.
I like that it's sleek. It gives you just a little bit different because sometimes colors can get boring, vehicles can get boring, and I like the accents on this one that they've done.
So one thing I know you're going to really like is this feature right here. Look, push this button and you have
shut the front door or the back window, as it turns out.
Yes, you will open the back window, as it turns out.
That's awesome.
Couple options here, which gives you a lot of ways to, if you have a pet maybe, that's okay riding back here in the back and can still get some fresh air. Or you can shut this, and guess what? The whole tailgate will open up. You kick it there. We can do the old kick thing, and it'll open up. And then you have access to more groceries and everything. Look. Speakers are actually built into this as well.
Wow.
I've seen these at night open up. There's a lot of lighted room in here. The Toyota thought well about how can we build an off-road vehicle but yet still make it classy. You know, she's got to find all the little goodies under here. Got the little pull-out tonneau cover here. I would never use that, to be honest.
That's an upgrade.
That is an upgrade, but little storage areas right here, which is fine. So you got a place for your bottle jack up here. They do have cup holders back here, which is interesting because, well, this is only a 2-seater. And I know you would like to have a 3-seater in this, but the idea behind this vehicle is this is more of their off-road trim. We got a place for our bottle jack so we can lift this thing up in case we need to change the tire. We got lots of good tie downs here, as you can see. And they're kind of everywhere up here. You've got a nice place if you need some power. See right there, you got a little bit of power. Of course, this tonneau cover right here that you see will fasten in there, though I don't think I would ever use it, and that is an upgrade if I remember right, Kelly.
It is. It's a $110 upgrade.
Nice floor mat, which I'm sure somebody makes already a rubberized floor mat.
Yeah, we would definitely go with a rubber floor mat just because this is going to get dirty really easily, regardless of what you're doing with your vehicle.
Yes, but power assisted lift gate on this, and I know a lot of people have been fussing about this, which trips me out because I guess if you ever need to replace it, they might be expensive. I don't know, but I would hope you get a good 5-8 years out of that. Lots of cargo room back here, though. Have you realized how big that is?
Yeah, that's a lot. Well, that's because you don't get the third row in this one, but you know Mama loves a third row, so that's really a struggle for me. This doesn't have a third row. 3 full seats in the middle row, so I mean, you're really comfortable there. But yeah, there is a ton of cargo room back here. Yeah,
that's right. And speaking of back here, let's go up there and check out where I would be riding. Getting in this thing, I have to say, I feel like a master of my domain in this thing. This is very nice, and we've done a lot with Lexus products. Of course, you're going to get some paddle shifties and all that, but I have to say the interior of this thing looks very good. Even though she's an off-road beast, that doesn't mean she has to look like one in the interior, and she looks like a pavement princess in the interior. And honestly, the older I get, I think the more I want a capable vehicle, but maybe I want some nice features here. And look at the glow, the gauge here. That is awesome. And big screen in this thing, Kelly. What do we have? What are we working with here?
So you actually, in the middle here, you have your 14-inch touchscreen display with your Lexus infotainment center.
Right, which I have to say they did an excellent job of merging this dash. A lot of times these feel like an afterthought, and they really, I mean, they gotta have some areas for cooling of these things, but just beautiful the way it just merges seamlessly into the rest of the dash.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like an afterthought on this one.
Right,
sure.
and
it definitely feels like it was designed that way.
Something Toyota and Lexus always do very well is their clusters. And what size is this one?
This one is 12.3 for the multi-information display is what they're calling it.
Okay. All the buttons and features you'd want. Just nice soft touch. Steering wheel, nice leather to this thing. All your drive modes here, you can go through. Nice kind of strong shifter, which is to me in the right spot, not way over here. It's where it should be. Drink should be an afterthought, not the shifter. You got all your little push buttons here. You get a rear locker, you get center lock. You're going to get your high and lows here. You get a charging port. You get a big old cooling box. So if you want to keep your drinks,
which is an option,
right? You want to keep your drinks cool. That's a nice way to do it here. You got aux port there if you want. I'm happy to see that they've gone just straight to C.
Yes, absolutely.
All the new phones are just strictly C now. So why not and they're smaller and less dirt to get in there, and I think overall it'd be nice.
Now, one thing you didn't talk about is the brushed chrome look to this.
Right, let's do it like Vanna White, the brushed chrome in there. No, it looks great, and I don't think it'll be too reflective. Of course, it's not really a sunny day here in Wisconsin, but past that, you know, I there's nothing about this interior I go, they did wrong. Sometimes there's always that one chrome piece somewhere that just doesn't seem to fit this. And something Lexus does very, very well is they just know their interiors always spot on. And speaking of spot on, we got a big old back seat back there. I don't know what kind of activities you could do back there, but there's a lot of activities that can happen. Let's go visit those. All right, activities beware. As you can see, there's enough room for my backpack, and we actually get some cooling back here, which is nice, and heated seats as well back here for the family, which is nice. Each one is going to get their own USB-C, and a nice little kick-out plate here that shoes don't just scratch up everything. It looks like if there was a small passenger in the middle, they're not going to tear up anything back there. We do get, looks like, some cup holders, ta-da, which we always love to do that. You get your ET head up here. You get some headrest for your passengers here. Seats though, yes. I have to say they nailed it. Some of the other brands we've been in, sometimes color coding doesn't go, to me, it's not well thought out. This, with the color of the vehicle, these tan and kind of charcoal seats, magnificent.
Yeah, I am a big fan of the seating colors. One thing that stands out to me is that if you have kids in the back seat, this is a little light for the things that they're going to get into, and potentially this may not be a cream color by the end of its duration, maybe even not the end of the first year.
I think the materials though have gotten so cleanable. I think that the manufacturers know, hey, you know, little Jilly or little Timmy's going to screw this thing up. But look at the mat pockets. These are plastic, kind of heavy duty. That's pretty cool.
What's a map pocket, Dave?
I don't even know what a map really is anymore, but I'm curious, can Kelly figure out how to tilt the seat back? I'm putting you on the spot.
All the things. You had to hide it on me, didn't you? You had to challenge me for us to find how to slide those seats forward.
Right. Of course, the front seat's all the way back, but once you fold these seats back, you're gonna get a lot of cargo room.
Oh, 100%. So this could be used for some of the cleaner truck things that you do.
Yes, or if you're going on an adventure, just a couple going on an adventure, you could potentially sleep back here, and there's a lot of room for that. And once again, a lot of room for activities back here. So let's go drive this thing. I want to take it off road and see, does she have what it takes to maybe be in our driveway? Will this fit in our driveway, and will we want this in our driveway? Let's find out right now. If you're gonna off-road, this is probably this is in your later in life, maybe this is the vehicle for you. This thing is super plush. Seating position's great. I know we can't go in, we get such short time with these vehicles, we can't go into all the details about it, but overall my expectations of this were high. And I think it's even higher driving this thing now and sitting in it and getting to a feel for this. I think it's higher than I thought it was going to be.
Really?
I think this is a much nicer vehicle than I know Lexus. It's not like, but Lexus doesn't seem to go. They've never really gone really deep into off-roading. People will take their product and a lot of the GX stuff and make it an off-road vehicle, but
those are the minority of the owners.
But yes, no, this thing, of course, it's going to be tires are key to anything, really. To make anything super capable, you want nice tires. It comes with pretty nice tires. The Toyo Open Countries are nice tire.
These are all-terrain.
I probably would put something just a little bit better under this thing for what we would try to do with it.
For sure.
But other than the fact that, what was the price on this again, Kelly? It's in the 70s. Probably that would make me a little bit nervous for the type of off-roading we would want to do, but definitely capability-wise, this thing, it's definitely going to handle it. What do you think about sitting in this thing? We're off-road in a Lexus.
All the bells and whistles in an off-road vehicle. So yeah, so I love it because it's bougie. It fits my bougie self for the day, but then it also lets me get all the bells and whistles when I'm off-roading too.
If you want to feel rugged, I think this is a better design than the Land Cruiser. I think it's more aggressive looking. The Land Cruiser, when we saw it in person, great vehicle, but was just kind of a letdown. The interior was just sort of a letdown, where this one, this one's not going to be a letdown by any means. This is going to definitely, the radio, it's going to sound great.
100%, because this actually has the upgraded Mark Levinson sound system in it anyway.
Yes, so you know it's going to sound great. I think if you're taking your kids to soccer practice, softball practice, whatever, and you still want to look like a badass, which we may try to do from time to time, this is definitely going to do that, especially in the aftermarket world. There's a lot of product for this already. Expo West just showcased a bunch of product for this thing. I would love to get my hands on one of these and with 35s and stuff. I think that would be a lot of fun. I can't say enough about this thing. I'm blown away by this vehicle. I think it's great. The interior, once again, it doesn't overwhelm me with chrome everywhere or just stuff that just I don't know, just doesn't feel like it belongs. I feel very comfortable in this, as you should in a luxury vehicle.
Yes, I completely agree. I feel very comfortable in it, and softball mom checking in. We'd really have to weigh the capabilities over that third row, because with this one, you're not going to get that third row in it, but as of late, we found that a third row would be really nice.
Well, she's found. I'm still not interested in a third row.
No, he's not. But
that's a debate. What? That's a debate for another vehicle.
For sure.
All right, now Miss Kelly is behind the wheel of the Lexus GX550. Now, something I have to say, all the names of, when you get into luxury vehicles, I can't keep up with all the names that's going on. But are they going to let us go up the Jeep hill? She's going up this little hill. First time behind the Lexus off-road. And this thing's super capable. The big engine in this thing versus the Land Cruiser.
Oh yeah, it totally just
like that was nothing.
Up it.
Yeah, that was nothing for this thing. And it's a nice little incline.
It is. It was a nice little test on that one.
Sometimes when you get in these luxurious SUVs, you get a 4-low that maybe doesn't feel 4-low like. This one definitely feels more truck-like, which is very nice. You can see, look how sloppy this is. So we're on the green course, so we have to stay green. Little goose with her little babies over there. We're not going to scare them away. So scale of 1 to 10 comfort, Kelly, where you at with this one?
Oh, this one's a 9.5.
Yeah, this is definitely a 9.5, probably a 9.8. I'm gonna say
it takes a lot to get to a 10, so that's why I'm really struggling to say 9.5.
I haven't found anything in our short time with this that would make me think it wouldn't be a 10, but I can't give it a 10 just yet.
100%.
We get a press under this maybe down the road. Overall, the engine-wise, where are you at with that?
Oh, engine-wise, same, 9.5. Like, it gives me everything that I need. It does it seamlessly.
Same engine they put in the big truck, the Tundra, so that's kind of nice. And overall, I would probably agree with you. Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's very powered exactly what it should be. And that's rare. Honestly, a lot of times it's rare that sometimes you go, oh, it's adequate. Our Jeep Gladiator, nothing wrong with the vehicle, but the power-wise, it just sort of felt adequate. It just wasn't overwhelming, wasn't exciting. Styling, Kelly, 1 through 10, where would you be with this one?
Styling overall on the vehicle, I'd have to say for me, I'm probably at like 8.5, just because I feel it's a little boxy for my liking. But overall, that's where I'm at.
I'm a 9 on styling, definitely. Definitely, I love the styling of this thing. I like the aggressive, the way the lights, everything about it looks. The hood of this thing's very powerful, and especially if I had to compare this to the Land Cruiser. If you were going to compare this, the Land Cruiser, which one?
Oh, 100% it's going to be this one.
Yeah, I think so too. So you know what to do. In the comments below, let us know what you think of this thing. Do you want to see us tool around in this more? The more you smash the like button, the more opportunities we get to drive these things. So whether it be two-wheel drive, or this badass Lexus, I get to drive thanks to your support. This has been your All Terrain Nation. I'm your host, David Boyd.
And I'm Kelly Boyd.
And we're out. Peace, everybody. Love y'all.
See ya.